Hi, I'm Susan Moles. This is my Cannabis Research, Truth as I Have Learned It, Part 4. Okay, currently, we have been scammed in regards to this herb. There is nothing wrong with cannabis, contrary to what we've been taught. The reason cannabis is illegal today had little to do with the marijuana principle of this plant and a lot to do with its hemp properties. Yet, according to a January 1999 report from the Department of Justice, in 1997 there were 28,650 state and 10,538 federal prisoners for marijuana, 14% of the total population at a cost of $900 million per year. FBI reports 87% were for simple possession and 13% sell manufacturing. A cannabis smoker is arrested every 45 seconds. Is it really how we want to spend our tax dollars? In 1999, Arizona saved $6.7 million by diverting first and second time nonviolent drug offenders to treatment instead of jail. Today they have expanded that program. Years ago, Partnership for a Drug-Free America ran an ad showing brainwaves of an 18-year-old on pot, and then the brainwaves of a normal 18-year-old. Well, the brainwaves that they showed of the 18-year-old pot wasn't true. A professor at one of the universities out in California pegged them on them, and they were forced to remove the ad. But they never had to tell the public what they had done. After all this time, people of my generation, that image is still ingrained in the psyche, and the public was never told that they were lied to about that. You've heard it said that marijuana leads to harder drugs, and in a way that's sometimes true. But let me tell you why. Drug dealers are in this to make a profit, and there's a very small profit margin on marijuana. So, it's in his best interest to get you to try his other products. You can spend $25 on marijuana and it's going to last you a couple of days. You spend $25 on heroin or crank or coke or whatever, it's going to last just a few hours and you're going to be back wanting more. Marijuana's not addicting. So in order for the drug dealer to make money, he has to get you hooked on these other products. We have got to take him out of the equation. North Dakota was the first state to legalize commercial hemp. House Bill 1428 was signed April 17, 1999. It's very similar to what Canada is doing. North Dakota watched Canada for a year and decided they wanted to be a part of something big also. But there are very strict rules for the growers. They must have no prior criminal history, use certified seeds, be subject to random inspection to ensure the THC content is less than 0.3%, and pay a minimum of $150 for a license. Farmers are still being denied permission today, even after paying these fees and conforming to legal standards. North Dakota still can't grow hemp. Canada is growing commercial hemp, and medical users have permission to use and grow cannabis. Several states have voted to allow medical use. California, Arizona, Alaska, Washington, Oregon, Maine, Colorado, Nevada, Hawaii, and New Mexico. But the law has not changed at the federal level, and patients are still being arrested. There's medical research out there showing that cannabis works on various ailments, including cancer, lung cancer, leukemia, the nausea and the vomiting from the chemotherapy, the prevention and the treatment of Alzheimer's. The New England Journal of Medicine reported August 7, 1997, marijuana should be available to all patients who need it to help them undergo treatment for life-threatening illnesses. As long as therapy is safe and has not been proven ineffective, seriously ill patients and their physicians should have access to whatever they need to fight for their lives. Johns Hopkins University conducted a long-term study using little mini mental exams and found no adverse effects after 15 years of use. There's nothing wrong with marijuana. The pharmaceutical companies are afraid of losing business, as are the cotton, soybean, timber, and oil companies. I believe their fears are unfounded, but they are real. Our family and friends are suffering and dying, so that some of these businesses can continue to make record profits. Their lobbyists in Washington are strong, but we as a people are stronger if we pull together. I hope this presentation has piqued your interest and your curiosity, and that you'll continue to ask questions about this plant. On October 9, 2002, Coalition filed a petition to reschedule cannabis with the DEA in accordance with the guidelines set forth in the Federal Register. This would move cannabis from Schedule 1 to Schedule 2 of the Controlled Substances Act, thus allowing open medical research on this herb. Our government keeps telling us there is no medical value, but refuses to allow open research. Ask yourself why. Please contact your representatives in Congress and let them know you know the truth about marijuana, and ask them for their support on this critical issue. And thank you for your time.